Hello world. I'm speaking to you from thousands miles away. At the same time, I'm right next to you. Humans are living beings with imagination. Imagination is the reason that makes us human. We nurture and grow a forest of imagination. We created another world. Metaverse. Another land. The sky. The oceans. The universe. And another life. Only the vehicle that is time carries light. It is a ray of light that is emitted from cinema. It leads us to unknown worlds. Light is weightless. If we have the will, we can go anywhere. So let's ride the light to a new you. Short Shorts Film Festival in Asia 2022. Hello, world. Hello, Tokyo. Hello, filmmakers. Shall we begin? Shall we feel? Meta Cinema. Transcend. Discover. Begin.
Everyone here in the audience and those of you who are online, thank you very much for joining us for the opening ceremony of the Short Short Film Festival in Asia 2022. My name is Koga-ken and I will be one of the co-moderators. I'm same year as Rocky 2. And my name is Moemi Shiro. I would also co-moderate. I never thought I could be a moderator. I mean, you are a comedian, and I don't think this event is the first time. Last year, it was Takayuki Yamada who was the moderator, and this year, Koga-ken? What happened? But as you know, you are a film fan. This is the 24th Film Festival, and our theme is Meta Cinema. Transcend, discover, and begin. And we want to create, through the film festival, a place where we can discover, experience the future of films and imagery multidimensionally, a place to discover new forms of entertainment where both the creator and the viewer can jointly create new film culture. This year we have selected 200 films from 5,220 entries from 126 countries. We will be screening and streaming them, as well as we have seminars and events from today until June 20th. We hope you enjoy that. And this year, again, the LED vision screens on the stage has been provided by LM Tokyo. It's a company that specializes in sales, rental of setup, and for the audio visual equipment, and LM Tokyo also is providing their support. And we have also online streaming of the ceremony. For those of you watching on the YouTube, for simultaneous translation in English, please go to the URL in the overview. And we had many messages from the directors from abroad.
すごいですね。
My God.
ウクライナ、シリア、パラグアイ、
Ukraine, Syria, Paraguay,
地域から参加していただいております。
so many directors from all over the world.
今年はオンラインスペシャルトーク
And
スタジオ
also
を
we
設
have
置
a
しまして
special
ですね、
talks studio for online
あとはゲ
viewers.
ストを招いて配信
So
限定
you
で
will
の
be
特別
streaming
イン
the
タビュ
films
ーなど
as
も
well
実施いた
as
します。
we will have special
その特設
interviews.
会場を盛り上げてくれるのはこの
And
方
in charge of the
フェスティバ
special
ルアンバサ
studio
ダーの
is
リリ
one
コ
and
さん
only
です。
our
リリコ
festival
さん。
ambassador,
はい、
Lilico.
どうもフェスティバルアンバサダーのリリコです。
Hello,
今
this
年
is
もよろしくお願い
Lilico,
し
and I
ま
look
す。
forward to working
今
with
日
you
はです
again.
ね、この配信特
Today,
別会場にさ
we
まざまな
have
ゲストをお招き
this
して
special
楽しいトーク
studio
をしたいと思っていますの
for
で、お楽
online
しみに。
viewers, and we'll have very interesting talks
お願
with
いし
special
ま
guests.
す。
それではショートショートフィルムフェスティバル
Okay, so I would like to officially declare the opening of the Short Show Film Festival in Asia 2020. We'd like to announce the 8 awards for the opening ceremony. We have invited the sponsors, representative sponsors, the presenters, as well as the recipients or the winners of the award. From Biogen Award, we would like to welcome Mr. Nicholas Jones, the President and CEO of Biogen, Japan. For the Shibuya Diversity Award, we have Mayor Ken Hasebe from the city of Shibuya. For the Book Shorts Award, we have the winner of the category, Miss Moe Haruno. For the Amuse Music Award, we welcome Mr. Manabu Yamauchi, the Executive Officer of Amuse, and Miss Leon Uzuki, the presenter of the award. For the Melbourne Beauty Award, let's welcome Mr. Ryuji Sato, the President and CEO of Melbourne. For the U25 project, we welcome Ms. Hitomi Kuroki, who will present the award. For Save the Earth Ministers Award, the Ministry of Environment, we welcome Mr. Hiroshi Ono, Director General of the Bureau of the Environment. And last and not least, we have Mr. Morio Nakao, the President and CEO of J-Wave, for the J-Wave Award. So we request all these members to the stage. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now we'd like to conduct the photo session at this time.
ありがとうございました。ここからは各アワードの皆様にお話を伺っていきたいと思います。まずはじめに U25 プロジェクトの授与に移りたいと思います。U25 プロジェクトを受賞されました田村真理香監督にはこちらのトロフィーと賞金が贈られます。受賞コメントを映像で頂戴しております。本日より映画祭ウェブサイトに掲載いたしますので、作品情報と合わせてぜひチェックいただければと思います。ではプレゼンターの黒木さん、見事優秀賞に輝いた本作ですが、本作をご覧になっていかがでしたでしょうか。
まず田村まりか監
First,
督、本当に受賞おめ
I'd
でとう
like
ござい
to
ます。
offer
本当
congratulations
に
to Ms.
25な
Tamura.
らではのスピード
And
感。
I felt the speedy feeling that's unique to the U25. It's sad, but I found that the development of the story is very humorous. I think that everyone was will feel empathy. I enjoyed the experience very well. So Director Tamura,
才能、将
the
来、
talent,
未来、
and
可能性
also I think that her sensitivity and promising future, I hope that to see and watch more
ありがとうございます
from her.
はい、
Congratulations. Thank you.
はい、黒木さんも映画監督として
Ms.
本映画祭に
Kuroki
参加
is
して
also
い
film
ただいて
director
いますよね。
and participated
今
in
年は
the
黒木さんの
festival
監督作
too.
品もジャパン部門
And
にノミネ
your
ートしているわ
short
けですけ
has
れ
been
ども、
nominated
ご
in
自身が
Japan
監督として
competition
映画
too.
を作ること
Thank
に
you.
至った背景だったり、
So
そして
How
映
did
画
you
監
decide
督業
to
の魅
create
力
a
をお
film?
聞かせ願えます
And
か。
in what part you were attracted to the film directors? Several years ago,
ブランデッド部門
I
はい、
ここで
was a part of the
上演させていただい
branded
たんですけれど
film
も
at this festival several years ago, and I served as a judge then.
もう本当に100本
And
近い
I had an opportunity of watching more than 100 shorts,
本当にどれも素晴らしく
and
て
I found that each one of the shorts was brilliant, and I felt and struck by the depth and strong attractiveness of each
ですので
short.
今回
So this
作品
time
を撮りましたけれども
I created my short in the Japan competition.
応募したいな
I wanted to
思いを
submit
胸に作品を撮ったんです
my
けれど
work,
はい、
which I had in mind in the process of
上
creating,
演させていただける
and
なんて
I am so pleased to have been nominated and the screening
ありがとうご
chance.
ざいました
ありがとうございました。
Thank you
あり
very
がとうございま
much,
した
Kuroki-san. Thank you.
続いて渋谷ダイ
Next,
バーシティ
we'd
アワ
like
ー
to
ドの
move
授与
on
に移
to
り
the
たいと思います
recognition of the
受賞され
Shibuya
ました
Diversity
仲間
Award
隆之監督
winner.
にはこ
The
ちらのトロフィ
winner,
ーと
Takayuki
副賞の
Nakama,
ハチ公
director,
スカ
will
ジャンが贈
receive
られ
this
ます
trophy and also
受
Hachiko, the
賞コメ
Royal
ント
Dog
を映像で
souvenir
頂戴してお
jacket.
ります
And
本
the
日よ
winner's
り映
comment
画祭ウェブサイ
and
トに掲
message
載いたし
video
ますので
will
作
be
品情報
posted
と合わせ
on
て
the
ぜひチェックしていただければ
website
と思い
of
ま
the
す
festival from today.
ステージに
Please
は
check it
長
out
谷部
together
渋
with
谷区長にお越
information
しい
of
ただきま
his
した
work. And now, Mayor
長
of
谷部区長
Shibuya,
見事
Mr.
優秀
Hasebe
賞
is
に
with
輝い
us.
た作品です
So,
が
could
選
you
んだ理
tell
由をお
us
聞かせい
why
ただけます
this
か
short was selected by the best
渋谷
short?
区は違いを力に変える街
So,
渋谷区というのを
Shibuya
基本構想
Ward
に
and
掲げ
Shibuya
まして
City,
街づくり
the message and tagline is that the turning change into empowerment, diversity, inclusion. It's something we'd like to endorse strongly. And the protagonist in the short has difficulty in hearing, and there was experience of inconveniences, and the depiction was humoristic. And this is presented in a very unique perspective, not recognized by the people with able bodies. I hope that the audience will find it some message from this watching experience. Shibuya City has launched the effort to become a metaverse city, including a Shibuya 5G project as an integrated part with the city. And how did you find and try to get across the message? And this is the joint project, and there is a virtual Shibuya project. And we expect that many things will happen from the project. School and learning venue, there will be connectivity to the schools, and the elderly may not be physically go out, but in a metaverse, there will be a possibility of that experiencing something. But beyond that, there will be a further expectation that more people will be enjoying the future. So as a main venue of this festival, we hope that we'd like to create the excitement more of the Shibuya City through the empowerment of measure and image. Later, we'd like to interview Mr. Hasebe on a separate online stage. Thank you very much, Mr. Hasebe.
続 続いて見事バイオジェンアワ
The
ードを
winner
受
of the
賞されまし
Biogen
た
Award,
ビカスカンナ監
Vikas
督にはこちら
Khanna,
のトロフィーと
director,
賞金
will
30万
receive
円が
this
贈られ
trophy
ます。
and the
おめで
prize
とうございま
of
す。
300,000 yen.
受
Congratulations.
賞コメントは映画祭
So
ウ
the
ェブサ
winner's
イトに掲
comment
載いたしますので、
posted
作品情
will
報
be
と合わせ
posted
てぜひチェック
on
いた
the
だければと思い
official
ます。
website of the festival. Please check the comment out
は
together
い
with
ス
the
テージにはです
information of
ね、バイオジェンジャ
his
パン
work.
株式会
We
社
have
代表取締役社長ニコラス・ジョ
representative
ーンズさんに
CEO
お越しいただ
of
きました。
Biogen Japan, Mr. Nicholas Jones,
Make
is on the
impossible
stage.
possible という
Biogen Japan has a vision of make impossible possible, and this award will be presented to the winner, with telling us that message strongly. So, how do you find that this vision has been well represented by
For us, the
the
Barefoot
short?
Empress was a wonderful and inspiring example of perseverance, never giving up, and making impossible possible.
この度はありがとうございます。やはり本作はですね、本当に多くの人を触発する作品であると同時に、やはり、ずっと努力して、やり抜くということですね。ギブアップしない、それが一番体現された作品でした。
The lead character, Amma, is a widow that not only has to raise her 6 children by herself, but she has to make ends meet. She has to live day to day.
そして主人公として描かれるアマ、彼女はですね、未亡人として6人の子供を一人で育て上げる。それだけでも大変ですが、日々とにかく生き抜くということ、それを、ずっと人生をかけてしてきましたね。
And during these difficult times, she still has a dream. Her dream is to go to school. Her dream is to get an education. And when the opportunity comes at the age of 96, she grabs onto it and she not only enrolls, but she becomes the #1 student in her district, in her region.
そして彼女はその大変な人生の中で夢を持ち続けていました。それは学校へ通うということですね。教育を受けるということです。そして96歳の時にこの機会が訪れました。そして彼女はその夢を手中にすると同時に、学校に入学して、なんと、学校だけでなくその地域の最優秀学生となったわけです。
This inspiring story of perseverance and never giving up truly speaks to patients living with multiple sclerosis, spinal muscular atrophy, and other devastating neurological diseases. And also speaks to Biogen and our mission to research and develop new and innovative treatments in the field of neurology.
この作品で描かれているテーマ、非常に触発される人々に力を与えてやり抜く、ギブアップしないということ、これはですね、まさに御社が、患者さんと接する上でよく、感じることでもあるんですね。共通することでもあります。例えば多発性硬化症、脊髄性筋移植症、こういったですね、病と闘っていらっしゃる患者さんにも非常に響きます。他にも神経系の難病をですね、抱えている方が多くいらっしゃいます。ですから、バイオジェン社としてはそのミッションをやり抜き、そして研究開発をして、この治療のイノベーションを起こしたい、そう考えております。
And we would like to thank the filmmaker, Vikas Khanna, and also the Short Short Film Festival for bringing this wonderful and inspiring story to us. Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。
ですからこの度ぜひお礼を申し上げたいのは監督ですね、ビカス・カンナ監督がこのメッセージを伝えてくださったこと、そしてショートショートフィルムフェスティバルがこの作品を提供してくださって、多くの方が勇気を与えられたということにお礼を申し上げたいと思います。
はい、ジョーンズさんありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, Mr. Jones. Next, we move on to the recognition of the Book Short Awards. The winner, Ms. Moe Haruno, will receive this trophy and the prize of 500,000 yen. Congratulations. The winner of the award, Ms. Moe Haruno, is with us on the stage. Congratulations. So, how do you feel right now? Yes. How do you do? Nice to meet you. My name is Haruno. I feel greatly honored to be selected by this award, and thank you very much for letting me on this stage. So I write my work, and actually I had a long-term dream to be recognized by something I wrote, but afterward I had the opportunity to write something, but now by chance I encountered with this the opportunities. I was so fortunate. On the website, the interesting illustration and also translated version of my work had been posted already, so I feel greatly impressed. This work is very important work for me. I hope that more people will be able to read my work. Thank you very much. In the book short, in collaboration with the Japan Cultural Expo, we started a new joint project combining the story writer with the image creator. The 8th Book Short Award winning project will have the Ms. Haruno's work, the one I want to meet the most, to be available as the original story for the image creator. So image creator will be freely able to make their work. So please check out for more information with the book short website if you are interested in opportunity. So what's your plan in the future? I feel basically very modest. I lack my confidence in a way, but this award had pushed me forward. I would like to create and take on more challenges, including the writing a story for picture book. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please give a big applause to Haruno-san. Next, we will move on to the recognition of the Amuse Musical Award winner. Winner Ms. Kaki-won will receive this trophy and the prize of 300,000 yen. Congratulations. The winner's comment is to be posted on our festival website. So please check the comments out with the information of the work. And we have the organizer of the award, CEO, Executive Officer, Mr. Manabu Yamauchi of Amuse Corporation, and also the actress, Ms. Leon Yuzuki with us. So, Mr. Yamauchi, this is the why did you select this work as the best short? So, two directors actually jointly worked on this project. Congratulations to both. So, we watched many submissions, but when I or others watched this short for the first time, we found a very interesting story. And the pitch, it was very interesting. The story was actually about a gourmet writer, and he tasted food, and it's possible to imagine how the food creator was feeling from this tasting experience. So this setting of the gourmet writer in a unique condition was very interesting to us. And the gourmet writer met a pâtissier in the town, and a pâtissier's the cake shop is popular. Many customers want to buy the cake, but the pâtissier was not so happy by appearance. But the gourmet writer felt how the pâtissier was feeling. So in order to nudge pâtissier forward, the gourmet writer kindly accompanied him and providing various support so that the participant would be encouraged to make steps forward. So this is a heartwarming story. And also we found that the precarious storytelling too, partly. What is most interesting was that there were two directors, and accompanying music was attractive. It's a hip-hop music, and also alternative music. Alternative music was used, and also pop music was also a part of it, and solo guitar playing music was accompanying too. So music is an important element for us. Strengths of the music and the humorous storytelling were deftly combined. So when the two directors created this short, there will be a very high level of hope. So we received a plan that separating the music from the film. However, we were talking about the upcoming plan with the directors, and we found that they were very interested in using the music together with the film too. And would this be a very traditional music, or would this be a very creative one? We hope to see that the final product out of this pitch. So Yuzuki-san, when you watched this winning pitch, how did you feel right now? I found the pitch very interesting. This is a musical, and to music play a critical role. And this is a very stylish representation. And how the character's feeling will be rendered and represented, I am very interested in that. Story is very strong. Patisserie's name is Elliot. And actually, he's running a cake shop, and very popular cake shop. But he's not so greatly happy. But after having met Erin, the cake patissier, who was so seriously trying to bake cake, turned into someone enjoying the process of cooking. Then, afterward, finally, the patissier will be able to cook and create a cake. A long time he wanted to actually make. So this is very interesting story. Mizuki-san has appeared in many musicals and films already. So what's your expectation from the musical pitch like this, including image? To me, musical is different from theatrical act and stage. You can dance how you feel physically, but from the audience, some audience may be thinking that the musical will be impulsive in terms of the starting of the dance and singing a song. So for us, we'd like to nurture the feeling and the impulse of how I'm feeling, but at the same time, we'd like to have in-depth thinking about the way we would like to dance on the stage and also sing a song. So in the future, we'd like to create some work that based on such in-depth understanding of the music and dance. Thank you very much, Mr. Yamauchi and Yuzuki-san. Next is a new award, Melbourne Beauty Award. The first Melbourne Beauty Award winner is Mr. Chon Soa. This trophy and the prize of 500,000 yen will go to the winner. Congratulations. The winner's comments will be posted on the official website of our festival. Please check it out with the information of the work. On the stage, the organizer of the award, CEO of Melbourne Company Limited, Mr. Ryuji Sato, is with us now. So, Mr. Sato, what is the reason why that this best short was selected? Yes. This is Sato of Melbourne. So, staff members as well as the director, thank you very much and congratulations. Now you are the winner of the award. Now the global situation is chaotic and the pandemic is still on. And this work contains a humorous representation, forward-looking and futuristic, and also making the audience and watchers feel brighter. That's the first impression. And the birth of new life will be leading to a future. So how do you describe the bright future? It's the key point. So one thing in life, we will be moving on to the beyond the present to find a bright future. So that the pandemic with the past one. Mr. Sato, thank you very much. So this is the announcement of first award. Toward the second announcement, what's your expectation about the Melbourne Beauty Award winner? Through the beauty salon, we are marketing and selling cosmetics and hair care products. So we are part of the beauty business. So beauty is something that the individual enrichment feeling, and also through one thing of the life, everybody would have a beauty. So we would like to provide the opportunity and more opportunities so that more people will feel enrichment in life. And we hope to see more shorts representing our motto. Thank you very much, Mr. Sato. So, last of this category, we'd like to move on to the recognition of the Save the Earth Minister of Environmental Award and the J-Wave Award. So the winners of the Environmental Minister Award will be directors of Vegard Dare and Line Krangs Johansen. This trophy and the prize of 500,000 yen will be presented. And the winner of J-Wave Award, Shamil Layapov, will receive this trophy and 500,000 yen prize. And the winner's comments video will be posted on our festival website from today. So together with the information of their work, please check them out. The Director General of the Bureau of Environment, Mr. Hiroshi Ono, from Environmental Minister, and CEO and Representative Director of J-Wave, Mr. Morio Nakaoka, with us. So, Mr. Ono, what is the reason that this festival award short was selected? This is Ono from the Environmental Ministry. Humanity is a main cause of the significant change of global environment. We see more heavy rain days and also extreme weather is increasing globally. So we call it in a climate crisis. And because of my profession, as I watching this short, the perception of the climate crisis is exactly matched and represented by this work. And environmental challenges may not so feel strongly felt by some people, but I would like to recommend such people to watch this short. The sense of crisis and the sense of worries. I hope that the watchers will be feeling it. And I hope that some of them will be interested in the status of the global environment and perceived crisis. So that's why we selected this short as a winner of the Environmental Minister Award. We hope that as many as people possible to watch this video and start interested in this issue so that they will take action accordingly. Thank you very much. President Nakaoka, about this winner of the J-Wave Award, and could you tell us the reason why? Yes, thank you very much. First, to Director, congratulations. J-Wave Award for the environmental issue. We have a criteria of selecting the award with a strong message about the environmental issue. And 100 listeners had a discussion and selected this work. And 1 minute and 60 seconds is the running time of this short, winning short. Therefore, it has a very strong message of the short film. We had received such many positive comments to clarify the issue. If many media representation will contain so much messages and issues, but those frills and additional parts were removed, non-existent in this short, and this short has a direct stimulation of the brain of the watchers, so that the making us feel about the future in a very critical way. So running time is just 1 minute, so please check it out and watch it. Congratulations. We have also the one listener judges with us today. Yes. So if you don't mind, could you stand up from your seat? Do we have listener judges here? Judge members here? Listener jury? Yes. So now we can see some listener jury. So congratulate. Please give a big applause to listener jury again.
Thank you very much. We received very good comments from everyone. May I bring your attention to this trophy? This is the trophy for the Global Spotlight Award, which started last year. Along with the changing of the times, film production methodology and expressions have evolved. And today, anyone with any device can be a creator, expressing their emotions, sensibilities, raising or sending messages to the world. So, we have selected 6 outstanding projects that have been chosen for their collaboration with diverse genres of arts such as music, games, leveraging new technologies like virtual reality and NFT. We created this award to highlight the infallible potentials that support the creators that boldly adventure into new territories that short films can pioneer. We have chosen Roborovsky, co-directed by Tilda, Cobham, Hervey, and Deb Battle. This trophy will go to the directors. So those of you who are online, you'll be directed to the special studio with interview by Lidiko.
Hi, 会場の皆様にはここで
配信をご覧の皆様、どうもこん
Those
に
you
ちは。
online,
フェスティバルア
hello.
ンバサダーのリリコです。
This is
この時
Lidiko.
間
I'm the
は
festival
配
ambassador.
信特別会場にさまざ
So
まなゲス
we
トをお
are
迎え
at
して
the
投稿
special
していきたいと
studio
思って
for
います。
the
よろしくお願いいたし
online
ます。
viewers.
まず私の大好きな方が来てくだ
First,
さいま
I'd
し
like
た。
to invite my
まず
favorite
は渋谷ダイバーシティアワードから長
from
谷部
the
健
Shibuya
渋谷
Diversity
区長です。
Award,
よろしくお願いいたします。
Mayor
よろしくお願いします
Ken
毎年
The mayor
ね
of the
本当にありがとうございます。
city of
なん
Thank
だ
you
かも
for
うファ
not
ミリー
coming
っていう
every
感
year.
じにな
I
って
feel like you
私の
part
お
of my
兄さんじゃないか
family,
なと思って
like
しま
my
って
big
るんですけれ
brother.
どもよろしくお願いいたします。もう今年で6
This
年
year,
目を
we
迎えるダイ
celebrate
バー
the
シティ
6th
アワードなんです
year
けれど
of
も
the
改め
Shibuya
て
Diversity
このアワ
Award.
ードの 思いを教えてください。
Share with us once again what you feel about this award. Well, our basic philosophy is that we want to welcome diversity and to change the world with diversity. And diversity and inclusion is a very important aspect. So that we are very proud to have this Shibuya Diversity Award as part of the film festival. And we hope that we can turn the difference as strength as part of the culture of Shibuya to change the differences into power and strength. That's very encouraging, and I think that would help many of my friends. Thank you. Shibuya is well known for fashion, music, all sorts of center of diversity of cultures. And you're sending out diverse messages, and I'm sure it has a lot of strength. So, what is the sort of characteristics of strength of being able to communicate culture through the films and imageries? I think Shibuya consists of many cultures, like we have street cultures, something that is maybe counter the mainstream. Not only the mainstream, but something that minor culture can thrive. And short film, I don't mean it's a minor festival, but some of it is really very short, and the messages are so clear. And so this is a new way of creating a film, and we are part of that. That makes me very happy. So Short Short Film Festival in Asia. When we approached you that for the first time, whether we could work together, were you surprised? Oh yeah, but you know, you've been working at the Motosando, like picking up garbage. And so film festival was part of Shibuya, so I was really happy you called on us. Just as you said, because it's so short and concise, that the message comes through very clearly. You know the start and the end, and it's easy even for the young kids to understand. So when I select the award winners, I really think about this. I mean, I am in Shibuya every day, but there are lots of people who have never come to Shibuya, but they can actually feel the appeal of Shibuya through these films, even though they're not here. And so it would be very nice if you would stage the film in Shibuya. And we only handle short films. So as the city of Shibuya, do you think that short films could be leveraged for education or for city development? Well, these are films that I want the children to see because every student or child has a tablet. And by seeing these films, this might stimulate them to want to be creator or film creator. So if this lead to a film creative activities, that would be nice. Yeah, again, boys and girls, if they say, "Can I film here in Shibuya?" Would you give permission? Almost immediately, yeah. Well, I really look forward to that. You know, changing differences into power and strength. I think that is really a warm thought. Thank you very much. That's very encouraging. So Shibuya is evolving every day. I love this city. And now I'd like to invite the next speaker. From Biogen Award, we have Mr. Nicholas Jones, the president of Biogen Japan.
Welcome to Japan.
Nice to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you. You speak Japanese very well. I understand that you have just been assigned to Japan this year. So, this is the first time that you are joining us at the Short Film Festival. How did you like it, on the stage?
I think it's absolutely wonderful. I think the Short Film Festival bringing together so many talented directors and filmmakers to create these inspiring and share these inspiring movies is just wonderful.
もう本当に素晴らしい経験ですね。このショートフィルムフェスティバル、さまざまな偉大な才能を持つ、映画監督、映画作家たちが集って、それをみんなで共有する、本当にこうインスパイアされる、素晴らしい場所ですよね。
ですよね。で、3年目を迎えたこのバイオジェンアワー
So
ドは、
this is the third year for the Biogen Award. Make impossible possible.
を伝える作品に
So you
授与されているんですけれども、このビジョンについ
project
て
that gave that
バイオジェンとして
message.
の思いを
So what is your
ぜひ
vision as a
教えてください。
Biogen for this message to make
Absolutely.
impossible possible?
Arigatou gozaimasu. So for us, really, our mission is make impossible possible. It is through perseverance, it is through never giving up that our patients living with multiple sclerosis and spinal muscular atrophy live their dreams each day. And for us, it is so important as well when we research for innovative medicines.
はい、そうですね。私たちにとってまさにこの、メイクインポッシブルポッシブル、不可能を可能にするということはですね、本当に大事な、ミッションでありまして、こう粘り強く、日々、ギブアップしないで、生きていくというのは患者さんにとってとても、こう響く共鳴する部分ですよね。例えば多発性硬化症であったり、脊髄性筋移植症といった病を持つ、患者様がいらっしゃいます。ですので、この方々にとっても夢を一日一日、生きていく、それをですね、私たちの、イノベーションを持った、開発によって、薬品で支えていくということです。
本当にさまざまな方をね、助けて
So you
くだ
are
さって、
helping all sorts of patients.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for us, we are extremely proud to be partners with the Short Film Festival because it aligns very much sharing that message of perseverance, make impossible possible. And the examples today, not just the emperor, the barefoot emperor, but so many other examples of perseverance and making impossible possible. So for us, we're very proud to be here. Thank you very much.
本当におっしゃる通りなんです。で、私たちがですね、このようにショートフィルムフェスティバルとパートナーを組めるということは本当に誇らしいことですね。まさに粘り強く、ギブアップしないでこの、不可能を可能にするということ、素足の女王、この作品でもそれが反映されていますが、多くの作品でもこの、メッセージを伝える作品をここで上映するということは本当に私たちにとって誇りです。
本当に勇気をね、数分の間にいただ
So,
ける
you
という
know,
のが
we
ショートフィルムフェスティバル
very
の素晴らしいところです
encouraged
よね。
in a few seconds. That is very important. So you specialize in the treatment of serious neurological disorders.
エンターテインメント
So
の可能性をどういうふうに
what
感じて
do you
ますか？
think is a potential of
Wow.
entertainment?
Significant, huge.
もうそれは本当にあまりに大きくて、その影響は多大ですね。
I think film and media and events like the Short Film Festival have an unbelievable opportunity to touch the lives of so many people, communicate so many important messages, and for us, this idea of making possible possible and sharing this idea and inspiring people, I think that Short Film Festival and media is a wonderful, wonderful medium to be able to do that.
そうですね、やはり映画であったり、この、ショートフィルムフェスティバルといったイベント、あとさまざまな媒体というのは本当に計り知れない力を持っていますよね。どれだけ人々の暮らしをつなげて勇気を与えてコミュニケーション、メッセージを伝えるかということですから、この、メイキングインポッシブルポッシブル、不可能を可能にするということ、これを共有するという意味で本当に、このショートフィルムフェスティバルの一部であるということは素晴らしいことです。
ありがとうございます。
Thank
私もですね、
you very much.
Make Impossible Possible
I
も本当にやっ
really
ぱり
want
ね、
to
いろいろこう
make
今ね、
impossible
こうして
possible.
日本に来ていろんな苦
You
労
are in
をされてる
Japan.
と思うん
I'm
です
sure
けれ
that
どもね、
uh,
1年目だから
there are some
私も
challenges you have to
全然
face.
日本
This
語
is
わ
your
から
first
ずに
year.
日
I
本に来てでも
remember
なんとか
when
し
I
て
was here for the
不
first
可能
time
を
in
可能
Japan.
に
I
しま
didn't
した
understand
だから
Japanese,
頑張
and
ると
I
夢叶
made
えられますよ
impossible
ね。
possible. So if you really
Thank you so
try,
much. For
anything
me,
can
it's
come true.
Ippo, step by step. So again, thank you so much, everyone. Obrigado.
頑張ってくださいね。楽しみにしてい
We
ます。
wish you
期
luck.
待してい
I
ます。
really look forward to working with you again.
はい
はい、進んでいきたいと思います。
はい、ありがとうございまし
Thank
た。
you for joining us
あ
today.
りがとうございました。すごい日本語の発音がとってもいい。
His Japanese pronunciation is superb.
お二人の話を
Just listening
聞い
to
て、
these
なんかここ
two
でちょっ
gentlemen,
とわやわやガチャガチャしようかなと思ってたん
I
ですけ
thought
ども、
I
とても
would
こ
be
う
more
人
louder,
生に役
but
立つ
I
とても
I
強い
heard
言葉をいただいて、そして
very strong
こうして
messages that
夢をね
is really
叶
truly
えるという
valuable
力
for life.
が
to
本当に
make
もう
our
も
dreams
もちろん世界か
possible.
らそして渋谷からそして
This
ショート
is
フィルムから
from
と
the
いう
world,
こういうふうに叶えら
from
れるっていう
Shibuya,
ことがこのお二人
from
ね
the short
今
films that
い
you
ただい
can
たお二
really
人の
make
話
your dreams
か
come
らよ
true.
くわかりまし
So
た。
that was
私
a
も
very strong
いろんな
message I
経験を
got.
してるんですけれども、
I do
なんかもう
have
一度
quite a lot of
こ
different
のショー
experiences.
トフィルムの
But
力だ
again,
ったりとか
I
今日は
can
今感じま
truly
した。こ
understand
の
the
会場
strength
で
of
はです
short
ね、
films.
この後も素敵な
And
ゲ
we
スト
will
をお
invite
迎えして
wonderful
楽しい
guests
トークを
later
繰り
again.
広げたいと思っていますので、皆さん
So
楽しみにしててください。
Please
それでは
look
一
forward.
度会
I'll be
場の方にお
back
戻しし
again
ます。
later. Now go back to the stage.
In 2022, the coronavirus is still posing a threat, and the world is in a tense and unstable state. But even under these circumstances, we received 5,720 submissions from 126 countries and regions around the world. Out of these, 3 films submitted from Ukraine were selected for the competition. In the Under 25 program, a film by the youngest creator in the festival history at just 10 years old was selected. Under the theme of meta cinema, this year's festival will feature a selection of animated short films created from game engines, a virtual theater, a seminar on AI and short films, and a feature on short with smartphones. We will submit to you a world of short films that transcends space and conventional visual concepts. We hope that you will enjoy the festival and the opening ceremony. Thank you.
いやちょっと別所さんいないと思ったら今こんなになってるんですか今。
Found Besho-san in a very different image. Yes, now it's possible to send this kind of message.
映像だったんで、
So
ま
the
るで会場がねデジタル別所さんにね
It's
ハッキングされたみたいになってるんですよ。
transforming the whole into digital hacked by digital best-san.
はい。
Yeah, I found it amazing.
哲也さんからメッ
Yes,
セージ。
this is a message from
さてここからは
哲也別所
配信のご覧の皆様に
So
も
now,
改めて
those
会
who
場
are
の様子を
watching
お
us
届けして
on
まい
the
ります。
joining us on the
そ
live
して
stream
ここでプ
will
ロジェクト
see
のご
what's
紹
going
介をさ
on
せてい
in
た
a
だき
hall.
ます。
Let us introduce some
TYO ホールディ
projects.
ングス様には
Aoi
クリエ
TYO
イティブ
Holding
パートナーとして
is
当映画祭と
providing
ともに
support and
若手映画
assistance
監督の
to
支援にご
younger
協力いただい
filmmakers
ております。
together with us as a creative
XPD の
partner.
アニメーション制作スタジオで
Popular
数々のキャラクター
4
や
shorts
コンテンツを生み
by
出している
the
ドワーフの人気
Dwarf
オリジナル作
who
品
is
4本を
the
オンライン
very
会場で
popular
配信中です。
the animation
6
studio
月17日
and
金曜
is
日に
being
は
screened
イツコム
June
スタジオ
17th
ホー
Friday
ル
at
二子
ITSCOM
玉
Studio
川
and
ライ
Hall
ズにて小金
Nikutago
子のお留守
Tamaga
番を上
Rise
映。
will have a screening of Komaneko Home Alone.
Q&A セッシ
Film
ョンを行
Director
います。
Tsuneo Goda will appear
ま
in
た、
Q&A
青いプロが
session.
運営する
And
映像を
Aoi
プロから
Film
学ぶオ
Craft
ンラインコミュニティ
Lab,
青いフィルムク
SSFF
ラフトラ
Short
ボ
Short
と
Film Festival in
シ
Asia
ョートショートフィルムフェ
2022
スティバ
special
ル
content
アジア
will
2022の
have
特
a
別コンテ
talk
ンツとして
event
青い
based
プロ出
the
身制作映画長い犬の
rendering
手素晴らしき世界などを監督された
Miwa
西川美和監督によ
Nishikawa,
るトー
who
ク
has
イベント
directed
を
The Long
映
Excuse
画祭特
and
設ホームページにて
the
配信
Under
中
the
です。
Open Sky.
次世代の才能の
So
発
it's
掘と育成などを目
video
的として
stream
開催される
And also the TYO Student Movie Award 2022. Once the details has been worked out,
公式ウェブサ
we
イト
will
で発
post
表
the
予定となって
information
おりま
on
す。
the official website.
続いて
The award
企
is
業や団体
designed
が
to
顧客との
develop
コミュニ
next
ケーションの
generation
ために制
filmmakers.
作されるブランデッ
And
ドム
also
ービ
we
ー
will hold
国際
branded
短編映
shorts
画祭として独
2022
自の
events,
視点で選び
which
特集
is
す
the
る
International
ブランデ
Short
ッド
Film
ショーツ
Festival for branded
2022 を
movies
今年も赤
produced
坂
by
インターシ
businesses
ティ
and
で開
groups
催いたしま
for
す。
communication with
6
their
月13
clients
日には
from a
ノミネー
unique
ト作品の
perspective
上映会
Akasaka
そして
Intercity this
14日
year
には
too.
太田光代さ
Screening
ん
for nominated film is on June 13th.
7人の審査員によ
Announcement
り
of
選ばれ
branded
たブランデッド
shorts
ショーツ
of the year selected by a
観光映
jury
像大賞
including
観光
Mitsu
庁長官賞
Your
の
Author
他
and Julian
昨年か
Retriever
らブランデッドショー
Tourism
トのデ
Image
ジタルパー
Award
トナーとして
JTL
参画いただ
Commissioner
いている
Award winners and
Deloitte
Deloitte
Digital
Digital Award by Deloitte Digital, our
Deloitte
digital
Digital
partner
Award
for branded
そして企業が
shorts
主体と
from
なり
last year
情報発信を行
and
う
the
能動的
winner
リ
of
ク
the
ルーティン
branded
グ
shorts
オウンド
HR
メディアリクルーテ
HR
ィングを
Award
推進
supported
開発
by
している
Indeed
ジャパンさ
Japan
んと設
who
立した
promotes
ブ
owned
ランデッドショ
media
ーツ
recruiting
HR 部門
proactively
Supported by
is
Indeed
scheduled
から
for
HR アワー
June
ドを
the
発表いたします
14th.
続いては松山市が主催す
Next,
るショートショ
we'd
ート
like to
専門の
introduce
文学
another
賞
project,
坊ちゃん
which
文
is
学賞
the
のご紹介
Bochan
です
Literature
坊
Award,
ちゃん文学賞
or
は
short,
明治
short
の文
only
豪
literature
夏目
award
漱石
by
の
the
小
city
説
of
坊ちゃん
Matsuyama,
に描かれた
Ehime
町という
Prefecture.
愛媛県
Bochan
松山市
Literature
の
Award
豊
has
かな
been
文学的
organized
土
by
壌を
the
生かして
city,
過
where
去
the
18
renowned
回
literary author
34年間にわたり
Sosuke
開催
Natsume
されてき
wrote
ました
about in the 19th
2019
century.
年からは
18 works were awarded for a period of 34 years. In 2019, the award was
この歴史
remade
ある第
made
19回
and
坊ち
renewed
ゃん文学
and
賞
has
の運営
adopted the
を
open
今年も本映画祭に
solicitation
なっております
form for short shorts.
本賞の
This
審査委
year
員
marks
長には
19th
ショートショート作家
award.
の田丸
We are
正
again
智さん
honored to operate the award this year. Chief
映
Judge
画
is
監督
Mr.
の大和裕樹さん
Masatomo
と
Tamaru,
声優ナ
short
レータ
shorts
ーの
writer,
大原
and
さや
Julie
かさんが務められ
Yuki
ます
Yamato, film director,
そし
and
て
Sayaka
松
Ohara,
山市出身で
voice
ジェネレー
actor
ションズ
and
ジェネ
narrator.
レーションズ from
Alan
EXILE トライブ
Shirahama,
白浜アランさんに
generations
ア
from
ンバサダー
exile
を務
tribe
めていた
member
だいてお
and
り
a
ます
native son of Matsuyama City,
第19回
serves
坊
as
ちゃん
an
文学賞は
ambassador.
9月30
We
日
still
まで応募を受付中で
keep
す
on accepting a
ぜひご応募
short,
ください
short submission by
さ
September
て
30th.
再び配
Please
信では
join
リ
us.
リコさん
Now,
のいる
Liriko
オンラインス
san
ペシャルト
will
ークスタジオからイ
interview
ンタビュ
our
ーをお届
honorary
けしたい
guest
と思います
at
ので
online
リ
special
リコ
talk
さんよろ
studio.
しくお願いしま
Hi,
す
Liriko.
はいはい、再びリリコで
Yes,
す。
once again, Liriko.
さて、とっても素敵なゲストが来てくださっていますよ。
great guests here. They're very beautiful.
まずはア
First,
ミューズミュージカルアワードからもう取ってあげてください。
Award
下からパンアップしてあげてくださ
Yeah,
い。
please
女優の柚木レオンさんで
get
す。
closer to
よろしくお
actress
願いします。
レオン
そして
柚木
株式会社アミュ
and
ーズ
also Mr. Manabu
執行役員の
Yamauchi,
山内
Executive
です。
Officer
よ
of
ろしくお願いいた
Amuse
します。イ
Corporation
ケメンですね。
with me. So you're very also good looking too.
本当になんか最初お名前だけ聞いたときに
So
本
once
当お
I
じさん
heard
なの
of
かなと
your
思ってたん
name,
です
I
けども
thought
とっても
that
素
the
敵な方
middle-aged
で
person, but
ちゃん
actually
とおじさんです
I
よ。
was
でも私
wrong
もちゃんとおばさんです
and
ので
very good looking.
よろしくお願いいたし
And
ます。山内さんにまず聞きたいんですけれど
Mr.
も、
Yamauchi.
アワード初年度の
So
最優秀企画とファ
first
イナリ
year
ストの
of the
一作の
award,
映像化をし
the
てね。
best
で
pitch
今
and
年
the
の
finalist
映画祭の中
one
でも上映されてるんですけれども、
had
このアワー
been
ドから
created
どのよう
as
な
the
展
image
開を
and
考
now
え
it's
ています
screened.
でしょうか。
So
まず
what's your
このアワ
prospects
ー
for
ドに
this
取り組ませ
award?
ていただいたのがですね、
So we
世界
started
的
with
にま
this
だミュー
award
ジカルショー
and
トのアワード
globally
が少ない
musical
という
short
話を
awards was very rare
伺い
and
まして
few.
でそう
And
アミューズとしてはいろんな
so
音
at
楽の仕事をたくさんやらせていただいて
we were
ミュー
engaged
ジカル
in
ミュージ
the
シャン
musical
ミュージカル
and
たくさん
other music
作る機会がありますので
businesses.
そ
We
れ
had
をさら
many
に映像の世
opportunities
界でも
to produce the
広げられたらいいな
musicals.
っていうのと
We hope to
ショートショー
extend
ト
the
の
world
プロジェクト
to
自体が
image
世界と
too.
つながって
And
いるっていうところ
Short
で
Film
世
Festival
界の
has a great
クリエイター
linkage
たち
to
と
the
音楽
world.
とかミュージ
So
カルを
global
通じて
creators
つながれるっていうきっ
and
か
we
けが
hope to
作れるっていうのは
make
本
a
当になんていう
connection
かこれ
with
とない機
them
会だなと思っ
through
てまず
image.
参加をさせて
So
いた
this
だい
is
て
a very excellent opportunity for us. So we
あともう一つ
jumped
だ
at
け
it.
言うとなん
And
ていうんですか今回
one more
ミュージカル自体が
thing
世
is
界
that
の
the
いろんな方
musical
々でやらせてもら
itself,
う中で単純にシンプルに歌
while
って
working on the
踊
project
って
with the people
みた
around
い
the
なお
globe,
芝居があってみたいなシンプルな
and
ものから
the
このアワードを参加させてもらうようになっ
ranges
て
significantly.
音楽を
It
使い
starts
な
with
が
the
らいかに映像
simple
を作るかみ
project,
たいな
song and
新
dance,
しい考え方の
to a
ミュージカ
very
ルみたいなのがすごく
sophisticated
出
one
会えるっていうのは
with a
本当に
very new
貴重な
idea.
経験をさせてもら
So
っていると思ってます。
we are having a very precious opportunities by working together with the people globally. So connectivity to the world. Now you get it. And also you create, or we create a short film in Japan and also introduce it to the global audience in just a few
短尺で
minutes.
海外のクリエイターが今は海外と組ませていただくことが多いですけど、
We are working with the non-Japanese creators
今回上演になり
and
ますが、
several years
ロ
ago
ンドン
and
から
actually
リ
from
リースが2 人
London.
の作
And
品で、
the
昨
two
年が
people
日
in
本に住んで
London
らっしゃるけど、ア
was
メリカと行
screened
き来をさ
and
れ
last
ている
year
クリエイター
the
で、
creator
今年が
is living in the
香港からスタートして海外各地を回られているクリエイタ
and
ー
also
と
the
いうことで、
creator
本当に一
based
緒に
in
仕事
Hong
をできるの
Kong
がすごく楽し
is
み
now
で
having a
刺激
global
的な
project.
ことになってくる
So
と
this is very stimulating experiences for me and we are enjoying it. So Yuzuki-san, so the short has been completed for this first year. Earlier on the stage, the best pitch was announced and you had been with us as a presenter on the stage. What's your expectation for this award? So this is a short
ミュ
film
ージカルというのは
format
なかなかまだ少ないと伺っているので、
combination with a
この
musical
企画がさまざまな
and
チャレンジの
short
場になれ
shorts
ばいい
is
なと
still
思
rare.
っておりま
I
す。
hope that
そして
this
私い
pitch
つも
will
舞台でミュー
be
ジカルに
giving
出演
us
させていただ
opportunity
いてい
to
るんですけれど
take
も、
on
私も
many
映
new
像の
things
ミュ
as
ー
a
ジカルに出てみ
challenge.
たいな
I'm a
と
part of the
夢が
musical
広がってお
and I
りま
hope
す。
to appear in the image musical too. Can you do something
キャメ
about
ラ
it?
で約束すると
Maybe if you make a commitment on camera,
ぜひ
then
ご出演いただける
Yeah.
機会があれ
if
ば、
there is an opportunity
ショートももちろんです
for
し、シ
you
ョート
to
に
be a
限ら
part
ず
of the project,
映
not
像
just the
の世
short
界
shorts
どんど
format,
んね今
but
国内だ
also
けじゃな
other
くて海外に
forms
映像を届けられ
of
る
the
時代になっ
image
ていると思います
because
の
we
で、
can deliver the image
日本だけじゃなくて
globally,
こう
not
国際
just
的に
limited
活
to
躍できるみ
Japan.
たいなこ
So
とを一
that
緒にできれば、
uh,
僕
together
アミューズとしても
we'd
そう
like
い
to
うのは
work on a global
一つ
project
の大きな
as
課
a
題だと思ってますの
at
で、
Amuse. This is also our challenge too.
ちゃっかり
Yeah, we are hopeful for it. And also, if there is an opportunity,
今
please
年の
hire
ミュージ
me.
カルショートフィルム
So
企画コンペ
this
ティ
year,
ション
this musical
最優
short
秀
of
企画を受賞
their
しまし
best
た
pitch winner, Sweet
の
Impulse,
共同監督
and
作詞作曲
co-director
を担当され
and
た
the lyric
イータ
writer
ンさんか
and
ら受賞コメントを
composer
預かり
Ethan
していますので、
or
ご
Ethan
紹介させてい
gave
ただ
us
きます。
the
老眼なので
comments as a winner.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry, let
受
me
賞のニュ
share
ースにとても
his
興奮してい
comment.
ま
I
す。
was so
こ
excited
のプ
by
ロ
the
ジェクトに
news
誘って
of
く
the
れた
big,
共同
the
監督の
selected
方に
winner.
感謝
So
い
the
たします。
co-director
音
Kaki,
楽
I'm
の分野で
grateful
は
to
この
Kaki
プロジェクトは
because
私にと
he's
って
invited me
人
to
生
up
最
this
大の
project.
チャレン
In
ジ
this
でした。
music
と
field,
て
this
も感
project
謝
was
してい
one
ま
of
す。
the greatest challenge
ありがとう。
for my
野
life.
内さん、この
Thank
受
you,
賞コ
Short
メントを
Shorts.
聞いてどう
So
ですか？
for
だっ
this
て人
comment
生最
as a
大のチャ
winner,
レンジです。
how do you feel?
いや、
This
本当
is
に
his
そう言っていただけ
the
ると
winner's
非常に
biggest
僕らも
challenge. So
嬉
the
しいです。や
comment
りがいがあると
made
いう
me
か、こ
so
のアワードを作
happy
ってよかったなというふう
and
に思いま
being
す。
rewarded.
今回見せていただいた企画が
And this
本当音楽的な面白さと
was
お話的な面白さと、
containing
でこの二人のクリエイターが
very
応募してくれた
interesting
企画っていうことなんで、まだ
area
どんなものにな
as
る
a
かは
music
企画の段階なので
rendering
想像
and
がつかないんです
also
けど、
the
きっとこの
musical
二人すごい多様性の中で生きて
too
らっしゃ
and
る二
image
人っていう
too.
感じたの
So
で、
those are two people
僕ら
living
も
in a
想像を超える映
diversified
像の
world.
企画を
So
きっ
it
と
will be
作って出してくれるんだなと思って
possible
い
for
る
them
ので、ここから先
to
一緒に
create
お話をしながら
something
具体的な
beyond
映像
our
化に向けてみたいな
expectation.
ことを
So we'd
なん
like
か
to
話でき
keep
る
in
のを本
touch
当
with
楽しみ
them
にしてます。
so that we can work
ここ
on
最
the
近やっぱり
concrete project
ミュージカル
to
が
create
映
the
画化
image.
されるという
So
ね
turning
こと
a
が非常に多
musical
くて、先ほどステージでね、
there
あ
are
の
so
ミュージ
many
カルを見てなんかい
opportunities
き
on
な
the
り歌い出
stage.
してね、なんかびっ
Some
くりす
people
る
may
人いる
feel
っていう、
that
私
the
も全く
musical
同じそういう
is
感覚で、そういうことじゃ
giving
なくて
them
も真剣
surprise
な思っ
because
てることを
suddenly
表
the
現を
actors
してるんです
started
よ
singing
ね。
and
ウ
dance.
エストサイドスト
But
ーリーも
that's
最近あ
not
り
the
ました
only
し、私
story.
DI ワンハン
The
センが
West
大好
Side
きでも
Story,
大号
DY
泣してしまって
Hansen
立ち直れないぐらい
was my
大変
favorite
だったんですけれど
one.
も、この
And
ミュージカル
actually musical
作品映画
work
魅力
and
どんなところ
film.
にあると思います
そうですね。
How attractive?
私たち舞
What
台で
points
ミュー
is
ジ
so
カルを
attractive to
してい
you?
るので、
On stage, we are playing a
などを
musical.
組んで様々
So
な
there
世界
is
観を
a
作る
property
こと
and
はできる
set.
んですが、
You can
映画
create
のミュージカルを見
many
たときに
worlds on the
実際
stage.
のそ
But
の
if you
外の
watch
す
the
ごい景
musical
色の中
movie,
歌ったり踊ったりできたり、
people and actors and
あとはす
actresses
ごく
are
よりで
singing and
その心
dancing
情を
outside.
表現できたり、
And
そうい
also,
う面
there
が
is
映
a
像
very
のミュージカルの魅
impressive
力だなと思います
expression
の
by
で、
them.
これから
So
ま
this
すま
is
す
the
映像のミュージカルが
attractiveness
活
of
発に
the
なって、
film
それで日
musical.
本のね、
I
私た
hope
ち出演者
that
も
this
出演していけ
area
るよう
will
にな
be
れるよう
seeing
に
more
頑張りたいと
excitement,
思っております。
and we hope to see more Japanese actors will be on the stage.
ミュージカ
Yeah,
ルの世
we
界
are
を
very
盛り上げ
looking
てくだ
forward
さ
to
い。
that.
はい、今日はあり
So
がとうご
please
ざいまし
create
た。
excitement in the musical world. Thank you very much.
私もね、もうミュージカルの舞台
Yeah,
に
for me
やっと
personally,
立てるようになりましたので、
I'm now
とても楽しみにしていま
have
す。
an
ミュー
opportunity
ジカル、
to
そして
be on the
ショ
stage
ート
of
フ
the
ィルム、
musical.
どういう感じ
I'm
に出来
looking
上がる
forward
ん
to
で
the
しょうか。
combination of the
さあ、続い
musical
ては
with the
こ
short
ちらの
film.
方が来てくださいま
How,
した。
what will be the product? And next guest.
さあ、続いては
Now,
株式
we'd
会
like
社
to
ミルボ
welcome
ン代表取締役社長佐藤隆二さんにお
Ryuji
話
Sato,
を伺いた
the
いと
President
思っ
of
ています。
Melbourne.
今日はよろしくお願いいたします。
お願いします。
素敵ですね。
Oh,
ありがとうござい
very
ます
handsome.
いやいや負けない
Very
ぐらい
nice.
素敵です
Thank
私はた
you.
だ単に派手です。
You are also dressed
先ほど
quite
ね
well.
受賞作を
I'm
発
just
表
named. So we
い
just
ただきまし
announced
たけれど
the
も、
winning
本年よ
film.
りミルボンビューティーアワードが設立
And
されましたけれども、
Melbourne
さら
Beauty
に
Award
美しさを
started this year.
開くショートフィルム配信プロ
And
ジェ
you
クト
also
ミルボンビューテ
started
ィームービーズも
Melbourne Beauty
始
Movies
まり
where
ました
you will
ね。
be streaming short
このプロジェク
films.
トの発足の思いを
So,
ちょっと聞か
what
せて
is the
ください。
reason that you started
まあ
this
美容師さん
project?
もそうなんですけど、
Well, you
人
know,
って
people
自
who
分
are
の生
working
活領
in
域
beauty
でしか
salons,
視野というのはなかなかないと思うんです
uh,
ね。
people usually think in
この
their
ショー
own
トムービーという
venues where they
この
live.
短い時間の中
But
で
in a
さま
short
ざまな
film,
価値観
in a
や
very
また
short
地
time,
域性
you see
文化が
different
集まり
values,
そん
different
な中
regions around the world, different culture, and you can expand your world. And not only to the beauticians, but many people. If this could sort of hook them in to the world of culture, I think that would be a good opportunity. And you are an avid short film watcher, I understand. Well, not that many, but I'm sure that there are things that you feel from them. So what is a short film to you? Well, short films, it's short. It's very simple, short. However, because it's so short, you cannot tell everything. That means
方が考えるとい
So
う
the
こと
viewer
が
has
何
to
を伝え
think,
たいのか
what is the
何をメッ
message
セージしたい
of
の
this
かそ
short
こに僕は深さが
film?
逆に
I think
生まれ
that
るん
is
ではない
where
かと
the
いうこと
depth
ともう一つ 時間が短いがゆえ
and
に
because
何本も見れるということはいろ
you
ん
can
な視点から
see
見れる
many films.
こういうものも僕は素敵だなと
So
思っ
you
てます。
can look at the
違う
world
日
from
に
different
同じ作
points of
品を
view.
見ても感じ
So,
方が
and
違い
if
ま
you
すよ
see
ね。
the same
自分
film
がすごく
on
元気な
another
日と
day,
ちょっと落ち込ん
you
でしまった
get
日
different impressions,
勇
like
気を
when
もら
you
ったり
are
で自分が元気
really
な日に同じ映
happy
画
or
を見
when
て
you
も
are
自分が
depressed.
もっと元気になって誰かに元気をあ
Even
げ
if
ら
you're
れるっていうの
happy,
も
that you become happier, that you can share that
私
happiness
の
with
好きなのが
others.
好きですか？
Do you like happy films?
そうですね。ハッピーに越したことは
Yes,
ないですね。
I really, yeah.
哲学
I
的な
prefer
ショートフィルムが好きそうですね。
You probably like philosophical pieces of work.
でこの
Do I look
ミルボ
that
ン
way?
ビューティ
Yes.
ームービーズでは
So,
昨
the
年
Melbourne
ショー
Beauty
トショートとミルボン
movies
さんのコラボレーションで
last year with the
制作
collaboration
した
with
ショ
Short
ートフィル
Film
ムがあり
and
ますよね。
Melbourne, there is a short film.
彼
It's
女
called
の
Etude.
即興劇
Her
という作品が今配信されているんですけれども
improvisation, sorry.
この作品まだ見てない方のた
So,
めに見どころ
those of
魅力ぜひ
who have
聞
not
かせて
seen
くだ
this
さい。
film, can you tell us
僕は
about
です
this?
ね、美容室というのはも
So,
う
a
多くの皆
beautician
さんが必ず行くところ
or a
Reality
beauty salon is a place where people,
定期的に
all of you go.
タイミングは
It's
人それ
something
ぞれあり
real.
ますけど
And of course, there are
必ずしかも
different
定期に行
intervals,
くさら
but
に
you
は長
go
時間い
from
る
time to time and you
美容師
spend
さ
a
んと
long
の
time
関
there.
係性
There's
い
a
ろんな話
relationship
をされます
built with your
そんな中で
beauticians
ですね、や
your
っぱり一人の
hairdresser
お客様と
and
一人の美容師さんがやっぱりつながる
the customer and the hairdresser builds a
僕は
relationship
美しさにおける
via
人
words.
生の伴走者じゃないかと
So I
いうふうに
think
思って
they
います
are
そういう
partners
視点で見ていた
in
だけ
terms
たら
of beauty,
あ
partners of life in
いいな
beauty.
あ美容室に行く
So
ともっとワクワクす
we
るな
want,
と
you know,
思って
people
も
to
らえたら
feel it's
嬉しく思い
exciting
ます
to go to
私
beauty
もこの
salons.
作品見させていた
So
だ
I
きました
really
最初は
actually
こう
I
落ち
watched
込んで
this film.
溶けてしまったアイスを食べて
So,
もうそこ
you
で
know,
主
the
人公の
first,
気持
the
ちが分
leading
かってしまうんです
character
ね
is
お
depressed
仕事
and
がデー
eating
トがなくなってしまって
melted
まあ
ice cream.
そこで
You
ちょっと髪
feel
の毛をね
what
変え
she's
たいやっ
feeling.
ぱりみんななんかちょっ
And,
とね
you
髪
know,
の
she
毛を
lost
変える
a
と
job
本当に気分
and you
上
want
がり
to
ます
change your
私も月に
hairstyle.
1回色を変えてます
And actually, I
変え
changed
す
the
ぎて
hair color
わから
once a
ない自
month.
分の色が正直言って
So I don't remember what my original
あの
color is
彼女
anyway.
がこうしてちょっとした
So
まあ嘘をつくんですけ
She
れどもそこがね
tells
美容師さん
a
の
lie.
まあ一応はまあ
But
まあ
you
あん
know,
まり言っちゃう
hairdresser,
とちょっと
I
オチにな
shouldn't
ってし
really
まうんですけ
tell
ど
the
この
story.
二人のねコミュニケーショ
The
ンこの二人
communication
の時間が
between
とっても温かくて
the
いい
leading
ですよ
character
ね
and the hairdresser is really, really superb.
寄り添うことだと
You know, so to be a partner to your life.
生きられないと
So people
やっぱりそこ
cannot
に寄り
live
添う人がいる
by themselves alone.
やっぱり人生が豊かにな
Life
ったり
becomes
彩
richer
りが
because
生まれ
there's
たり
somebody
するんではないかなと
who
思
is
ってます
by your
なん
side.
か髪の
And
毛を
it just sort of expands your
色つけ
world.
るとしたら
So if you were
何色にしたい
to
ですか
color
会
your
社関
hair,
係なく
regardless of your company or your brand, what color would you like your hair to
おはよう
be?
ございますって言って
The first thing you go to the office and say good morning,
そう
what
ですね
color would you like to have your
会社
hair?
に行くんだったらあ
If
れです
to the
ね
office,
うちはコーポレートカラーが
the
紫
corporate
ですから
color is
紫もあ
purple.
りますけど
So
あえて真っ白
possibility
に
is
します
purple, but I would actually make it intentionally white. So what would others
シルバー
say?
にしたいと思います
It's not gray, but silver. That is the color I'm looking for. So that's very dandy,
これから
very
も期待してい
handsome.
ます楽しい話ありがとうございます
Thank you for that interesting talk. I look forward to
いやもうね
having this type of discussion in the future
女
as
性
well.
だけではなくて男
So
性
it's
もね
not only women,
髪の毛を
but
変え
men.
ると気分で上がった
By
りとか
changing their
しますよね
hairstyles, you can change your
本当に
feelings.
そういうことに興味があるので
So I'm really interested in that. So I really like this film Etude.
さあそれではここで
Now,
会場に
go
開
back
始します
to the main stage. So those of you online, come back to the main studio. We would like to now again announce the events and projects that will be conducted during the festival. Just as last year, the Doors Theatre, supported by NTT, has opened its doors. With the support of NTT, Door is a virtual reality platform which will be screening best short films and VR films, which have won acclaim and awards from film festivals around the world until June 30th. And on Saturday, June 4th, the day designated as Short Film Day, a talk event was held at the Door Theatre featuring our festival president, Tetsuya Besho, and our festival ambassador, Liriko. We are also screening archive films. And to come and experience this year's theme, Meta Cinema, Transcend, Discover, begin at the Door Theatre. Tomorrow, on June 8th, starting at 2000 hours or 8 p.m. German times, we will screen a short film, 100nen Toiro, 100 years, colors based upon music Ayaka. There will also be a talk show with our Nakamura and Ayaka Kono, who play the leading roles. And also, we will premiere a motion comic film, story and music written by Yu Suzunoki, the creator of a very popular comic series. On June 12th, Sunday, starting at 17:50 or 5:50 p.m., short films entitled 上下関係 or hierarchical relationship, which is a series of 10 stories which received a special domestic award from this short film festival, awarded to the project of persons for their contribution to promotion of short films, as well as challenges and potential of short films expression, will premiere at Omotesando venue. This is the first public event for the feature film created out of a short film series, Joge Kankei. And this was a collection of projects by a variety of creators to leverage the new form of expression using smartphones. It was part of a vertical film content streamed by Line News Vision. There will be also a talk event with Kensuke Kakimoto, the film director, actor Yumi Kawai, Itsuji Tao, and Liriko. Please look at the teaser film.
202号室。この場所で私の新しい人生が始まる。今日から202号室に越してきた本田です。
下の名は
本田小夏です。
わしは川崎だ。
どこに住んでるんですか？
お前の部屋のすぐ上だ。
あなたの前にこの部屋に住んでた女性が行方不明になってます。
前に住んでた女の子も覗こうとして切れられてたし。
知ってます？管理人さんが穴掘ってること。
ああ、夢を見ているんだよ。ここではないどこかで自分ではない誰かになる。
仕事に昼も夜も関係ないのに昼の人間あげるのに下に見て。
お前幼虫か？
小夏も頑張ってね。
人は必ず死ぬ。
もう上だよ。
あの子は下から上に来た。
ほのかさん、これ。てか川崎って何者なの？
ここがリアル。
このアパート何かがおかしいんです。誰かいるの？
真ん中。
あなたは一体誰？
わしはずっとお前の上にいる。
面 面白そうですね。
楽しみですね。
はい。でも感じのデンデンさん見るとちょっとなんか。
That is interesting. That looking at Denden with that personality makes me scared.
いよいよ本日最後の
Finally, the last announcement.
プロジェクトです。
はい、お願いします。本番。
はい、あってなってもいいですか。
立ち位置。よーい。
深呼吸できるから。
これの見てて。まあ。
オッケー。もう一本お願いします。
あなたたち誰ですか？
話してること全部他人事みたいなんだ。
死んだら殺す。
なんだっていいじゃない。みんな私のせいって言ったから。
それではアクターズショートフィルム第2
Actor
弾
short
に
film
監督を務めた5名に
now let's invite, we have guests, the directors of this actor short film too.
よろしくお願いします。
Nice to meet you all.
さあ皆さんがお揃い。
Okay, so we have all 5 directors. Would like to introduce, first of all, Sho Aoyagi,
玉城ティナさん、
Tina Tamashiro,
千葉雄大さん、
Yudai Chiba,
長山瑛太さん、
Eita Nagayama,
前田敦子さんに
敦子
お答えい
前田
ただきました。
はい。皆さん普段
So
は
you are
俳優
all
として
normally
作品の制作に
involved in
携わ
film
ってます
as
が、
actors.
今回映画監督
So
という
this time
立場で
around
作品
you
を作ったという
acted
ことで、
as a film director. So what you found interesting, what were the hardships or yes, pain points? Would you like to start, Mr. Aoyagi? Yes, I directed over and over again. What I enjoyed, editing, actually, at that aspect, I enjoyed one take. I remember all the takes, so I said this and that. And then, I reflected on the actual acting, so it's good to sort of look back as I edit. The hardships, there wasn't really any. I mean, of course, I had all the, things I was pondering on, but then I pretty much enjoyed the process. As the staff and cast, they very much, helped me. What about you, Ms. Tamashiro? Yes, I enjoyed editing. Yes. That was really the first experience for me, and the film, for me, I think the filmmaking itself went quite smoothly, and editing was tough, challenging, as well as and interesting. It's all the combination. So the hardships, I would say, is prior to that. So pre-production, the wardrobe, the technical briefing, all the technical aspects were quite a challenge. Mr. Chiba, you wrote the script and directing, and you also acted together with the lead actor. Yes, with Ito. Yes, I really enjoyed the shooting location, shooting itself, and the script is something I wrote and I also acted. So, so even though I was wondering who wrote the script. I had such a difficulty, learning all the lines. So including that challenge, I enjoyed it. As for the difficulty, it's interesting, as well as editing and the music. You all had to, there are many options, many ways you, combine. So I had to focus on what is it that I want to convey. So that is challenging as well as highly entertaining. Mr. Nagayama? Yes, I enjoyed just the whole process, writing a script, and casting, location scouting, pre-production briefing. Normally, I work as an actor. and writing a script and directing was really, for me, the first time that I gave it a try. So maybe because of that, it was such fruitful time, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. What about you, Ms. Maeda? Yes, I enjoyed the entire process, and with Nemoto Shoko, she wrote the script, and so basically it was girls' talk when we are discussing the script. Is this possible? Would it work? Then she really dig deep, and she came up with it's a very good girls' talk. We incorporated it was incorporated in the script, and as for the shooting itself, so my Yanagi Eri and Takahiro Miura, so they are good friends, and it's interesting to see them act, not in the way I usually do while we're shooting. As actors, yeah. So it does really convey in each of your films that you enjoy the making of it. So I'd like to speak to you about each of your film, Aoyagi, Mr. Aoyagi. It's about a family. You think that it's a sort of heartwarming family story, but it's not easy. And Nijiro Murakami, his acting is quite memorable. So what you discussed with him? Yeah, because of the setting, try not to get too nervous. And I such the stellar actors with the performance. So I was blessed. So I just tried to bring the best out of them. So the lead, Nijiro, his eyes were kind of blank, and you don't know what is it that he's actually seeing. He's got a very distinctive acting. So you gave what you just told him what the setup is. Yes, he's much younger, but I have respect in him. So I just let him take a lead, and take care of it by himself. Okay, next is Tamashiro. Your film story. It is a little, it does overlap with the image I have on you, but each wordings, each lines, it's really, containing all something that's quite treasurable, something you treasure. So where did this come from? Well, not that I wrote this specifically for this. I, took note here and there, and I piled things up. And then, so communication and, the human interaction, connection, and in this, the pandemic time, because it was the midst of pandemic time. So, we're very much, already tired of this situation, but we are longing, for something. So we are like in between different emotions. So such, sentiment, if got someone to listen to, what we're going through. So it is, sort of counseling or therapeutic process. So rather than having, ensemble cast, I wanted to work on one-on-one. So some very simple communication. What will come out of this very simple one-on-one communication? Yes, it is like a sort of, in a way, ultimate counseling film. Thank you. And Mr. Chiba, Sparklers, you played this role with Sari Ito, and very well crafted, very detailed depiction. You seem to know who they are, so they're very much alive characters. So why you decided on such characters? No, we didn't really, write a CV or anything about each of them. But well, to begin with, as I was pondering, the theme-wise, one theme is so male-female relationship, friendship. But as for the viewers, if viewers could, like, it's almost, I wanted to create some documentary feel. So, very spontaneous. So, but it's not ad-lib; it's all scripted. So, yes, I am glad that I'm very flattered with his comment that it looks like even documentary. Okay, thank you. Mr. Nagayama, your film Gratitude. The theme-wise, it's about to live or die, and there's the insanity, different motifs, but but most of all, above all, Koji Yakusho. We cannot take our eyes off of him. So how was it including directing him? What kind of discussion you had with him? Well, I thought I wrote the script, but Yakusho, he said he wanted, I wanted to receive like a memo. So for him, it's like, is it a memo? So it was a very, in a way, not a complete script, but he, kindly accepted to act, and we discussed quite a lot, and he's quite convinced, and he took on the role. So the detail, so it wasn't so detailed. We didn't even really, fix on the lines. We, have him to the side, and we just wanted to see, how things unfold as we shoot. Yeah, very unique and entertaining. Thank you for the film. Lastly, Ms. Maeda, communicate to be understood. So Erisa Yanagi and Takahiro Miura is such a great acting. So script by Shoko Nemoto. So what took me by surprise is that Takahiro Miura, he actually appeared as a woman. So first, originally, so where did this, what did you convey to him? And why Ms. Nemoto, why this script? If you can share that with us, it's quite, I'm just wondering. Yes, it's, women's friendship. I want to make a film on that theme. Then, well, that they don't really need to be absolutely woman to woman. Yeah, as long as they can have girls talk. So she jot down all the girl talk. So Miura, so it's not actually mentioned in the script. And I spoke to Miura. I offered him without mentioning, and he looked at the script and said, "Oh, actually, I'm a girl." So yeah, that's then he discovered. But such a lovely woman he portrayed. So I am so glad that I asked Miura to play the role. Thank you. Now, actors short film number 2. So there are 5 films. They are streamed on Wawa on demand, and we have on 27th of June. There was a documentary about the making of. Will be screened on Wawa. So not to miss out on that. Thank you very much to all 5 directors. So we came to the end of the opening ceremony. We now having photo shoot to wrap up. So today's Japan category. So we have Ms. Hitomi Kuroki. She also credited as a director. And we also had Ms. Leon Yuzuki and Liliko, our ambassador. They will be joining us on the stage.
は撮影は以上となります。皆さんありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
改めて大きな拍手を
So
お送りく
please
ださい。
send them. Please a big round of applause.
本日はショートショート
Thank you very much for participating in the opening ceremony of Short Short Film Festival in Asia 2022. The film festival will last till 19th of June. We will have an event in the actual venue, and also online it's available, and it's happening till 30th of June, and you are able to watch various short films from across the world. Please check our website for the details. Liliko-san, thank you for acting as the ambassador. Yeah, I am very glad I sort of breathed the air, because normally I'm on the stage, but in a separate booth I get to have various, talk. So the guests, all the audience here who actually weren't witnessing. So it's all archived. So please check out and have a look at what was happening. So Liliko, would you like to wrap the session? Yes, Short Short Film Festival and Asia 2022. So there's a short film event. Yet it's always quite long, so that's much talked about. Yes, so yeah, we tend to get quite long, but that is because short films is full of charms, full of attractions, so I cannot, there's so much to talk about. So I very much appreciate your participation. And Koga-ken, and yes, Moemi, thank you for your wonderful MC, acting as MC. And so we will have our ceremony on 20th of June. And there you see a trophy for grand prize winner. So see who will actually grab that trophy on the day, not today. So it will be both online streaming as well as actual physical event. So you can also catch it online, and we have our founder, Besho Tetsuya. He will be joining us. So it's something to look forward to. And during the festival, we introduce short films from different cultures, maybe unknown cultures or even countries, and sort of like in a sense and flair you can get in touch with. So please immerse yourself in the world of short film festival. I will be very much welcoming you and look forward to meeting you at the venue. Bye for now.
Short Shorts Film Festival in Asia 2022.